Hey guys, George back again with another DVD and Blu-ray update. This one's for July 23rd, 2012. It's been a little over a month since I did an update. Was out traveling. Been spending most of my time record hunting. Haven't been watching too many things as far as movies go. I did pick up a bunch of like $1 DVDs, used DVDs. Not very many Blu-rays, but I figured this one's like, I was on a WWE kick the last couple weeks, well, probably last month or so. So I figured I'll show you what I got, and we'll just start with the DVDs and go from there. First up is The Rise and Fall of ECW. This is a 2-disc set put out by WWE Entertainment. This was released in, I guess 2004, so it's pretty cheap. You can find this real cheap. All these I got on like Amazon for like $2, something like that, you know, the used ones. This is an incredible documentary from the early days of ECW up until WWE took them over and ruined it. This was always my favorite. You know, always my favorite promotion. I miss ECW a lot. I just thought it was a lot of fun, brutal, you know, and a lot of the superstars that later became the Attitude Era of WWE came from ECW. Definitely check this out. That's a must. Next up is a pretty funny thing I got. It's called Last Call with Raven and Sandman. This was $1. It's like 2 hours long. Came out in 2008 on Big Vision, which also puts out like the Ghost Hunters and Ghost Hunters International. Keith Lipinski is the host. He's like sitting around a bar with Raven and Sandman telling stories, and Terry Funk, New Jack, and Mustafa show up. Really funny. I mean, Raven and Sandman are hysterical. Check this out. It's a great shoot interview style thing. Really, really cool. A lot of bonus features on here. There's over an hour of bonus material on here. Definitely check that out. Next up is The Rise and Fall of WCW. This is a 3-disc set. Again, put out I think like 2009, something like that. Good early WCW material on here. The 3rd disc has matches and stuff. I guess the 2nd and 3rd disc has bonus matches up until they were taken over by WWE. It's really fun looking at some of this older stuff. I love shoot interviews, and I love really old school type wrestling. I'm not big on the new stuff, but definitely check that out. Another interesting thing I got was Greatest Rivalries. Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart. It's a shoot interview with JR, Jim Ross, with these two. Talks about the whole screw job incident in Montreal, the whole aftermath of Montreal. You come to find out that basically these guys were friends up until that point. And what, you know, Vince McMahon's idea to screw Bret over, basically, because Bret wouldn't give up the belt the night at Montreal, so he was going to give it up the next night on Raw, and McMahon was like, no, we're going to do it this way. He had no idea. Just a really emotional interview with both of them. Definitely seek this out if you're a fan of either one. Really cool shoot interview. Next I got two. Like I said, I'm a big fan of the shoot interviews, and if you don't know what shoot interviews are, it's basically interviews with certain wrestlers that they tell the truth, or what the behind the story, you know, pretty much information that the general public doesn't know. I got these two shoot videos from RF Video. That's for the New Age Outlaws from DX. Badass Billy Gunn and the Road Dogg Jesse James. Um, these two are hysterical. I mean, together they're really funny interviews, really funny like stories about the past, about working in DX, about life doing the indies, which they've been doing the last few years. Pretty cool though. You can only get them at rfvideo.com. Next up, I got a couple things here. I got the collection of the Three Stooges collection. I got all 8 volumes. I got these real cheap. I know there's a box set now with an extra collection in it, like rare stuff and weird like cartoons and stuff like that. I haven't gotten that yet. Supposedly they are going to release that by itself, but the only way you can get it now is in the box set with all these. I forget what it's called, but you can find it on Amazon. This is all 8 volumes. And the last 4, I don't want to bore you, but the last 4 volumes. Really killer. I'm a huge Stooges fan. I went and saw the movie. I know the movie came out this week or last week. Wasn't a huge fan of the movie. My kids loved it. I may pick it up, when I find it cheaper, but as of right now, I'm going to hold off. I also found this at like Big Lots for the $3. It's a 2-disc Three Stooges commemorative pack with 8 movies in it. 7 hours of material, cartoons. I think a lot of this stuff probably ends up on the other collection that's in the box set. I'm not 100% though. This has like documentaries, newly discovered footage of their pilot episode for their TV show with Curly Joe, I think in the early 70s, I want to say, like 71, 72, maybe like 68, 69, somewhere around there, but it wasn't that good, but this is cool to have along with the other stuff. I also got the Abbott and Costello Show Complete Collector's Edition. This guy it's a complete series, 2 seasons. It has 3 hours of bonus footage. It has like a documentary, a bunch of short films. I got this real cheap off of Amazon, the used thing. It's it's an open, and it has all the book. It has a booklet in it. Nice booklet. It's a 9-disc set. I love Abbott and Costello. I always did. The TV show, the season 1 was really good. Season 2 was just okay. Joe Besser from the Three Stooges was on season 1. He played Stinky. He played this like little kid. Really funny though. He was really good in this. But pretty much took all the routines from the earlier movies, put it in like a TV show's type setting. Really cool though. Check that out if you like the old Abbott and Costello. Now on to some movies anyway. I got a screener for God Bless America. I love this film. This is a really good film. Hold on one sec. Sorry about that. Anyway, got the screener for God Bless America. Really good film about a guy and a young girl go out on a killing spree, basically. But it's kind of a comedy. The guy, Frank, he thinks he's terminally ill with cancer. He's watching these shows, like all these stupid ass reality shows that are on like MTV nowadays, and there's one on there like Sweet 16 or My Sweet 16 that I think MTV shows now, where these little 16-year-old girls are having a birthday party, and most of them are bitches. They're spoiled, rotten little assholes. But there's one girl on there, her father gets her a new car. It's not the car she wanted, so she has a fucking tantrum. And he basically goes out on a hunt and kills her. And it's funny. He kills her in front of all of her friends. Definitely check this out. It's a film by Bobcat Goldthwait. I love this film. Really, really cool film. Check that out. Next up, I got a documentary. It's The Amazing Story of Superman. It tells the complete history of Superman up until that last piece of shit movie with Brandon Routh. I can't wait till Man of Steel comes out next year. They just premiered the trailer, the sneak peek trailer at the new Batman film. I happened to catch it online. ComingSoon.net put it up so you can see it up there. Teaser trailer for Man of Steel. I didn't care for the last Superman film, but this documentary is amazing, I thought. I think it's like 3 hours long. It doesn't say. It's close to 3 hours long, and it just documents from his, introduction into comic books up until that last film. But really, really killer documentary if you're a Superman fan. I'm sure it's been out for a while. I got this for like $1. I saw it on like A&E or something, one of those channels, one night last year. This next DVD, not too many people are going to give a shit about if you're not in the Philadelphia area, but it's Making History, the 2011 Phillies Video Yearbook. They do these every year. It's narrated by Cliff Lee. Pretty much it just goes over the entire season from the year before. It usually comes out around Christmas time after the season. I got this. I think I've gotten the last probably 10 or 12 that they've released on DVD. They used to put them out on VHS years ago too. I think starting in like 89 they started doing these, or 88. I have all the, like I said, all the DVDs. Really cool watch if you're a Phillies fan. If not, maybe your team does it too, I don't know. Another cheap one is The Rookie with Charlie Sheen and Clint Eastwood. It's a Clint Eastwood directed film. Kind of reminds me of like a Dirty Harry. It's supposed to be a little bit of comedy in it. It was just okay. It wasn't a great film. Charlie Sheen was pretty young in it, so I don't know. I think it came out in like 1990. But it's overall, if you can find it cheap, it's worth watching. Next up, I got The Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. Now, if you don't know who this is what this is. It's a Tribeca film about this West Virginian family. Pretty much redneck family, I guess you could say. Their father was Jesco White. He was a tap dancer, or a dancer, I don't know. But this is about his entire family. I think he passed away. I can't remember the whole story, but it's like really bizarre shit in this really, really weird outlaw family. I loved it. I thought they were awesome. Hank Williams Jr., or Hank Williams III, he did the music for this. He's in it a little bit. If you want to watch a really bizarre and funny and just crazy family, check it out. The Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. Really funny, really good, really killer film. I like that a lot. Next up is another screener for The Warrior. This film is absolutely amazing. I love the UFC. Film about two brothers that they have to face each other for the championship for, it's basically like a UFC style event. Tom Hardy and Joel Edgerton is in it. Really, really good film. It's kind of like a modern day Rocky type thing, maybe, about the two brothers. But Nick Nolte's in it. Kurt Angle's in it. He plays one of the UFC or mixed martial arts fighters. Check that out though if you can find it cheap. I mean, I'm gonna get this on Blu-ray. But next up is another tin I got. The Twilight Zone. the fan favorites tin. This was like $4 or something. It's a 5-disc set. It has like, I think 20 episodes, 19 episodes, but pretty killer. I know I usually put them up here, but I don't know why today I decided not to. Next up is one I haven't seen yet, Pathology. It has Alyssa Milano, Michael Weston, and Milo Ventim, whatever. He was in Heroes and the last Rocky movie. I'm curious to watch that. I found this real cheap too. It's special edition Synapsis film, A Document of the Dead. It's a documentary on the original Dawn of the Dead film. I haven't watched this. I watched it years and years ago. I haven't watched this yet. I know this is a special edition. They added some shit to it, so I definitely want to check that out. The final DVD I got is Girls Gone Dead. Sean C. Phillips is in this, along with Jerry Lawler, Ron Jeremy, Sal the Stockbroker from Howard Stern, and Beetlejuice from Howard Stern. Basically an 80s throwback. About 5 or 6 girls go away on vacation. A killer shows up with killing off the people in the area there, and basically like an 80s slasher. It was pretty good though, not bad film. Good independent horror film. A lot of boobies in it, but Sean Phillips had a great part in it too, so I wanted to give him a shout out too. You can get this at Best Buy for like $12.99. I don't think there's a Blu-ray yet, if there's gonna be, but definitely check out Girls Gone Dead. Really killer. The last couple Blu-rays I got, $7.99 deals at Best Buy, which I was surprised to see. I know a couple of these I've seen before at Best Buy for $7.99, so I decided to pick them up. And that's First Blood. Sylvester Stallone's first Rambo movie. This is my favorite one. I haven't watched it yet, so I don't know how the transfer is, but pretty killer. Really funny film called Good Luck Chuck. I like this film a lot. I'm not a big Dane Cook fan, but this is probably his best film. And Jessica Alba's in it too. And then recently, last week, they had another $7.99 sale. Which I was surprised to see both of these in that sale, but the anniversary edition of Raging Bull. This is another one of my favorite films, De Niro films. I heard the transfer on this was amazing. Haven't seen this yet. It was a 1980 Academy Award winner. De Niro was the Academy Award winner for Best Actor in this, so I can't wait to see that. And lastly, I got Paranormal Activity 3. And this is the Blu-ray DVD digital copy combo, $7.99 at Best Buy last week. This is probably my favorite one out of all three of them. The second one I thought sucked. I didn't like that at all. This one was really, really good, I thought. Definitely better than the second one. The first one's good too, but I think I like this one the best. So I'm curious to see. I know Part 4 is coming out this week, or this year, sometime in October. So we'll see. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work out. I don't know what they're going to do, because they kind of like reached the beginning of the whole thing for that series. But anyway, I know it was not very, pretty short update. I didn't get a lot of stuff. Like I said, I was out record buying the last month or so. But I don't have many films coming. It's just kind of a slow period right now for me, as far as because basically I just watch horror films a lot most of the time, and I think I'm over the WWE stuff for right now. I got the ones I wanted to see, so it'll probably be another month or so before I do another DVD and Blu-ray update, but I'll be doing another record and LP and CD update next week, new cassette community update, probably right after this one. So anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Definitely check out Girls Gone Dead. I think if you like horror films, you'll like that film. It was fun, independent, really cool film. Show Sean Phillips some love. Check that out. All right. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye.